Hi Pile 1, welcome to your video today where we are focusing on a subject that you guys voted on with a poll on the community board where you guys wanted to know if a new person is going to come into your life. So we're going to look at to see who is new that's going to be coming in for you in regards to love. I hope that you guys have enjoyed the intro. That was when I was in France. And that's the Seine. And I really loved it because it's where the Jardin des Tuileries intersects with the river. And you got to see like the boat going down and pretty autumn leaves. So it's very, very beautiful. So what I'm going to do is, as I'm shuffling these cards, I'm going to put them here and see who's coming through for the people watching Pile 1. So let's see here. We're going to see a little bit about what zodiac signs are coming through for you. And then we're going to look at their visual cues. So like what might they look like so that you can recognize them when they come into your life. And then we're going to look at how you will be meeting them. And then we'll look at when might you meet them. So what's coming through? Okay, so first of all, you guys are meeting an air sign. So I'm getting this Knight of Swords, which to me, this talks about somebody being an Aquarius, a Gemini, or a Libra. This usually represents more of a masculine energy, so they don't have to be a guy, but I would say that most likely they're more of an air sign, masculine. This is also somebody, so Gemini would be somebody born between May 21st to June 21st. A Libra would be born from September 21st to October 21st, and then an Aquarius would be born from January 21st to February 18th. So we have that sign coming through, and I would say most likely this would be somebody that would be either your age or maybe even a little younger than you. Then we have the Ace of Coins, which is cool. It seems like this air sign, most likely guy, would be really wanting to give you a commitment. This Ace of Coins represents a very tangible offer. Then I'm getting the Death card. So there's a Scorpio coming in for some of you watching. So I like this as a very sexy, passionate, intense energy. I feel like they have done a lot of work on themselves. It's a lot of change and transformation. I feel like your person might have felt a little stuck lately, which makes sense because we've had Saturn that has been squaring them. So when you meet the Scorpio, they may have had situations in their life that were keeping them stuck or tied up, or when you meet them, you might feel like this person has just gotten out of a situation that has held them back for a while. So that would be something that you guys would probably talk about. Yeah, the Three of Swords. So this would be somebody that's just gone through a heartbreak, and they might have been in this commitment for a while and it's just ended. And with the Death card ending, this Eight of Swords being tied up and the Heartbreak card. So your Scorpio may need a little nurturing, a little love. Then I get for you the Two of Cups, which represents a beautiful partnership energy. The Two of Cups is associated with the Cancer. So there's a Cancer that's coming in, and the Cancer is born June 21st to July 21st. Somebody that is very commitment-minded and maybe even marriage-minded. And then I get Ten of Swords. Yeah, so they just got divorced or just got out of a major relationship. So this seems like the people that are coming in for you, the Scorpio and the Cancer, they would have just gotten out of major relationships. And then I get, for the final one, as I'm getting an Aries feminine energy or a Queen of Fire. So more somebody that identifies as a female or as a woman. I'm getting with Queen of Fire, it's usually Aries, but it could also be Leo or Sagittarius. So we have a fire sign coming in, and this would be somebody born from March 21st to April 21st, from July 21st to August 21st, or from November 21st to December 21st. So that would be when their birthday is. Okay. So we have 4 people that would be coming in for those of you watching. And this is a timeless reading. So when we get to the time frames of when they're coming in, it would be based on when you're watching this video. This is generally is supposed to be maybe more for like the year for you guys. And this would be, for those of you watching this pile, it may be that you attract maybe one of these people or maybe more than one of these people. Now, in regards to visually what they look like, so you can recognize them, let's see. So we have, I'm going to do 3 cards per person. So we have the air sign guy. We have the Scorpio that just got out of the relationship or just got out of a stuck situation. We have the Cancer who just got out of a relationship or a divorce, and the fire sign woman. Okay, so, and again, they don't have to identify as a woman. They don't have to identify as a guy, but I would say most likely they are. All right. Okay, yes. So for this air sign guy, I would say for most of you, I love the true love card that comes in. So this air sign is going to be somebody that's very much of like a true love, very much of somebody that's just really, really like, I feel like it would develop into a deep love and a commitment with this Ace of Coins. So this person coming in is definitely very relationship minded, but they might be somebody that doesn't normally approach people because I get the Wallflower card. So it also might be that you may approach this person first because the Wallflower is, I don't know if they would make the first move, or if they do, it's going to be subtle. Maybe they just get your phone number and that's it. Because I'm not getting huge action with the Wallflower. It might be that you guys just naturally start talking and you just develop a friendship, but they don't make a move on the romantic part till later. They need to build up a little bit of courage, I'm sensing. And also the reason why is because I'm getting this is a long distance connection. So I get for most of you watching, this air sign does not live near you, or doesn't live in your city, doesn't maybe even live in your state. But I'm getting it's a long distance connection for this one. So that's how you can recognize them. So it's an air sign, most likely guy who is long distance, that doesn't make too many moves when you meet them, but will make a solid commitment offer and fall in love with you later. For this heartbroken Scorpio, or this Scorpio that is just got out of a connection, I'm getting, okay, friendship. They might be a friend of yours already. They also might be somebody that you meet either through their or your friends, or they may have a lot of friends. But I'm getting a strong friendship vibe. I'm getting that you meet this very soon, short term. And I'm getting that this person, the Scorpio, is most likely a female, because I'm getting brunette female, or you meet this Scorpio through a mutual friend that you both are friends with this brunette female. And you meet this Scorpio through this brunette female. And this would be what she would sort of look like. So she may resemble this picture. So you would meet this person in the near future, and you would meet them through either being friends with this female, or you're already friends with them and they look like this, or maybe you look like this and you're friends with them. So also if you look like her, this would be that you would be friends with this person or meet this person through friends. Now for your divorced or newly single Cancer, it's a destiny that you meet them. And I feel like that they will show up in 2 visual ways. So I get the destiny. One, I'm getting fair-haired male, and then I'm getting Ice King. So for those of you, I feel like this is somebody that would be slightly older than you. With the Ice King, the king is usually more mature or a little older than you. I'm getting that in their younger years, they may have had blonde or auburn or like reddish hair or like on the light side of the spectrum. And fair male also looks like light eyes. So I would say that your person would probably have bluish, greenish, or clear eyes, and they would have more like blondish, reddish hair or very light brown hair. Or they used to when they're younger, because now they might have a little gray in it. Or for those of you who are looking for someone a lot older or somebody in the more mature state of their life, they might be all gray. So there is that. So I do see that there's a couple of visual appearances that are showing up for this Cancer. And I would say most likely the Cancer is a man. Now with the Queen of Fire, oh gosh, wow, okay. So for some of you watching, you are a man that looks like this, that has darker skin, that has dark hair. Or this fire sign energy can resemble this guy, where they come in, and now it says Queen, So it could be that this person's a female, or it could be that this person, if it's a man, it would look like or resemble more like this. So there is this energy. I'm also getting that your person, I'm getting twin flame. So this is very strong. So I'm getting that for some of you meeting this fire sign, that either you look like him or the fire sign looks like him, that this is a twin flame for you. So some of you, you're meeting your twin flame. However, I have to say, I do get open relationships. So this could be a third party. So they might still be in a relationship when you meet them, or you might be in a relationship when you meet them, or you might be still entertaining your person when you meet them, if there's somebody that you have in your heart as your person. So this is a very interesting dynamic. So yes, so this Queen of Fire is that Leo's, Aries, Sagittarius energy. You may look like him, or your person coming in may look like him. Definitely strong twin flame energy. The other interpretation of this is you might be involved with this guy, or this might be your person, and that your twin flame comes in while you're still hung up on this person, or you've been asking about a person that looks like this guy. So this might be somebody that you've recently had a connection with, or watching videos about, but really your twin flame is coming up. So that is some interpretations here. Now I'm going to look with the tarot to see how you would meet them. And I get Page of Coins, 3 cards, how you would meet the Scorpio, how you would meet the Cancer, and how you would meet the fire sign. Okay, so this is how you would meet them. So the long distance air sign who will fall in love with you eventually but move slowly, I feel like you would meet them through work, because I get Princess of Coins, I get Wheel of Fortune. So these are 2 financial cards. So you would meet by like lucky, serendipity, or fate, or divine universal intervention through your or their jobs, or through something financial. So financial could also mean maybe you're both in the store, like the movie Serendipity, you're both in a store wanting to buy something and you're seeing each other. So either through some form of like currency, or there's a word for it I'm blanking on, but like some form of like consumerism through that, or through your or their job. And that might be why they are so slow to act. Let's say that you meet them at their job and they don't want to turn out to be creepy. They might try to do some slower introduction to make sure that they have your information, but that, you know, it's not frowned upon or looked at weird, especially if you are at work. And so they may not want to jeopardize your job. So it's some sort of financial or work thing, or some kind of consumerism thing. And then I get 10 of Wands, which not only is it divine intervention, how you meet them, but also you're meant to meet them with the 10 of Fire, which is that this is more of a strong soulmate for you, or that there's some sort of life purpose that you guys might have to do because you guys meet. So for those of you that are attracting in this long distance air sign, it would be that. Now again, you may attract one, multiple, or all of these people in this year coming up. So this is just kind of descriptions of them. Then I get the Hanged Man for the Scorpio. I am getting the 3 of Coins and the 9 of Cups. So how you would meet the Scorpio is they would have been stuck for a while with the Hangman. So I feel like they're being, and it'll be interesting when we look at the time frame of when you meet them, because, and again, based on when you're watching this video, it might be far in the future or not based on that. But with the Hanged Man, I get here that they've been stuck for a while, and they may still be, and when you meet them, it was because they've been tied up in something and they haven't been able to be available to intersect with you. So this Hanged Man is they might actually not be able to meet you for a bit, or that's why they've been held back from you for so far. But I get 3 of Coins. I feel like they're going to want to build a connection with you. They'll probably start off as friends, and it will meet you like slowly. And the 9 of Cups is when you're out and about having a fun, good time. So you might meet them at a party or at a rowdy situation or area, which is ironic because Scorpios don't usually like to go to those. So you also might find the Scorpio hanging back a bit if it's in a lively setting. But definitely one where you feel very happy. You also could meet this person if you both are at the same restaurant, where the Nine of Cups are like all your needs are filled up. So you feel satiated, you feel happy. You might meet them after dinner. It seems like you might meet them there. And Cups, you could meet them if it's like a bar or drinking or that sort of thing. But again, it would be in like a very lively environment or setting. With the divorced Cancer, I get I get the Nine of Coins, Seven of Cups, and the Devil. Okay, you'll meet them right after they change jobs. So I'm getting the Devil as Capricorn energy or work or career. I'm also getting another interpretation of this is somewhere sexy. You meet them somewhere sexy. And then I get the Seven of Cups, which is releasing commitment of something, which again, they might be out and about, you know, having nightlife because they just got out, they just released commitment from their relationship. And so they are out on the town now and they are just done. Another thing is they may have just quit their job or had a job change where they would have released job with the Devil and the Nine of Coins. So also they might meet you right after they switch their jobs. So that could be a thing with the timing, or because they are switching jobs or just switched jobs, you might meet them where you normally hang out or by their new job because they weren't there before, but now they are because now they've switched jobs. It also might be that, let's say they get a job across town and they're like, wow, I never go to the supermarket, but because now I have a job in this area, now I am at places in this area. So you might meet them around where their new job is, but you haven't seen them there before because they haven't worked there in that area, and now they do. Now this very sexy Queen of Fire, fire sign energy, Six of Cups, Four of Fire, and Six of Coins. Interesting. So there's some kind of financial generosity situation. This could be a fundraiser. This could be a bank. This could be in some kind of financial gift or loan or thing when it comes to generosity. It could be that you meet them in a place where you receive money. So it could be like a casino, or it could be into like a gambling situation. So it would be something where you receive money, or that it's some generosity place. It also might be in some place that helps kids, or in some place where there are children. So I get the Six of Cups, especially if you or they have kids. You might meet them at your school, or you might meet them at a playground, or and again, that sounds creepy, but don't think of it that way, literally. Okay. You might meet them, like if some of your kids are your pets, let's say you meet them in a dog park. So you might meet them where you bring your pet, your animal child. So that kind of thing. So there's some sort of like charity, fundraiser, generosity, or receiving or winning or earning money. Betting, something like that, like betting on a sports game, or like I see there's that kind of thing. And then I get with the thing with kids. So you might meet them also at a place where, like Disney, you know, there's a lot of kids at Disney, that sort of thing. So there is that. I would say if you meet them where there are kids, I would say most likely they are there because they also have kids, or maybe their nephew is there, or their niece is there, or something. So it might be that they have kids through their family and that's why they're there. And then I get the Four of Wands, which represents institutions or foundations or places. This can also mean at a wedding. So you could meet them at a celebration, you could meet them at a wedding, or at some event that's celebratory, like a birthday party or something that's like celebrating and feeling happy. So that is very cool. Now, finally, we're going to see when you will meet these. Okay, well, I'm going to have these go on here. Well, it seems like you meet the divorced Cancer in the month of Cancer. I literally get the moon, which is Cancer. So this divorced Cancer, we'll skip ahead in the program. This divorced Cancer would be somebody you would meet during the month of Cancer, so around their birthday, which would be June 21st to July 21st. When you're watching this video, is just think about, you know, that. So if you're watching it now when I'm releasing it, it might be like 6 months later or a few months later. But if you're watching this in May, it would be right around the corner. The Ace of Cups, again, is during a water sign month, most likely Cancer. For others of you, you could meet them in other water sign months, Scorpio or Pisces month, but not as likely as during the month of Cancer. For the other months, it could be that you would meet them in November, which is October 21st to November 21st, or Pisces, which is February 18th to March 21st. Also, I would say you would probably be meeting them at night, and you also might meet them on a full moon. So there is that. All right. So, okay, Spirit, let's go back to being in order, please. All right. So for your long distance air sign, I get King of Coins. That would be that you would meet them during the next Earth sign month, right when the fire sign turns into an Earth sign, because I'm getting Three of Wands, which is usually Sagittarius, King of Coins, which is usually Capricorn. So for most of you you'll be meeting them on the winter solstice. So Three of Wands, when Sagittarius moves into Capricorn, that would probably be right around like the end of December. So mid to end December. It also could be right in the last, I would say like April 15th to April 30th, or it could, which is when Aries moves into Taurus, or it could be when Leo moves into Virgo, which would be like, say, August 15th till, say, September 1st. So that would be when you would meet this air sign, long distance guy. Now the Scorpio, when you would meet the Scorpio, 2 time periods. So I get the Two of Swords, and it's because the Scorpio is stuck, so you need this divine intervention. So 2 time periods based on how easily the Scorpio can unstick oneself. The first time is April, so I'm getting Aries energy with the Emperor. So the first time period would be from March 21st to April 21st. The second time period would be Four of Swords. So yeah, actually it still seems like April energy, the 4th month. So I see that. So it would be more like April, but it depends on when in April is based on how easily they can unstick themselves. So probably April 1st to April 21st, but it could be even a little earlier in March depending upon how quickly they can get free. And yeah, because Saturn leaves March 8th. Okay, so the Scorpio has been held back because of Saturn, which is Aquarius, Saturn squaring them, and it moves into Pisces March 8th. So most likely after March 8th is when they can free themselves up. But if there's any residue that's kind of holding them back, then they may take a little bit longer. But yeah, so you meet them in April because in March they get free. Okay, and then let's see. Fire sign, we have 7 of Swords. Oh, 8 of Swords. So I would say that this would be the next air sign month, which would be depending on when you're watching it. So if we're doing it in the beginning of the year, this would be January 21st to February 18th in Aquarius. Or it would be and it's interesting, this is a twin flame card, and I'm getting the 8 of Swords as being a little stuck, a little tied up. So again, you might meet this twin flame based on divine intervention, based on when this person can get free or you can get free because it's twin flame and it's affected by a third party. So that's why. Another is Gemini, which is May 21st to June 21st, and then Libra, which would be September 21st to October 21st. So that would be when you would meet this fire sign. So I hope that has helped you. I do see that there's a lot of interesting new energy coming in. There's, some opportunities for you. I'm curious to see what happens if you want to leave in the comment section. If you end up meeting one of these darlings in the next, we'll give it a year, but, just because it's kind of spaced out. But, I also feel like the reason why it was doing that is because this is a timeless video. But I'm interested to see which one of you meets which one of you. So that's cool. Anyways, if you feel like this didn't resonate, feel free to pick another pile or another video, especially if you feel like none of these look interesting and you'd rather stick with your current person. You may want to watch another one of my videos based on what you're going through with your person, especially for those of you who might meet this Queen of Fire, especially if you already are in a situationship. So there is that. If you guys liked this video, I'd love for you guys to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you do have a situation you'd like for me to channel for you, feel free to leave it in the comments, and if you want to be named or kept anonymous, and I will channel for you. Until next time, guys, I wish you guys all the best, and I'll see you later. Bye! Hi, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading today. I hope you've enjoyed the introduction. That was a little part of the Jardin des Tuileries, where the Jardin des Tuileries and the Seine meet up, which I thought was very beautiful. And I liked how there were parts of it that had these really beautiful autumn leaves that were falling. So now that we're in fall, I thought it was a very nice kind of addition for you guys. I hope you've liked it. Let me know in the comments if you guys are getting tired of seeing my French stuff. There is only a few more left, so I don't know if you guys are getting sick of it or if you're very excited to see where I go when I travel. So let me know. This is actually a special request video from a poll that I put on the community board last month. And you guys wanted to know what is coming up for you next in regards to love, in regards to, are you guys going to meet somebody new? So it makes sense to me that you guys would want to see, is there a new person coming in, especially if you're frustrated with your connections with your person, and especially if they've been making you wait for a while, or they haven't been stepping up for you, or maybe you've been in no contact for a while. So we're going to do this reading to see who is coming in for you that's new for love. So you guys have picked this beautiful tarot card, my Tarot de Paris. So that's very cool. So I'm going to do this reading a little different. I'm going to see who is coming through for you, as it's a general reading in regards to love. There may be a couple of different people and you might only meet one of them. You might meet all of them. This is the first time I've ever done a reading like this before, so we're all going to do this new together. All right, so I'm going to pull the tarot cards and I'm going to see who is coming up for you for love. They will be indicated by the person cards in the tarot. And for this, I'm not going to use genders just because I want to see which zodiac signs come up and who's coming in. So we're going to see which people show up in the tarot reading. And if it's a king or a queen or a knight or a princess, then, or an emperor or an empress or that sort of thing. And we will see, and we'll see their zodiac signs. And then we're going to see more details about their personalities and also maybe how you might meet them. Okay, sweetheart, sweetie. Okay, sorry, treasure was on the table. All right, so let's see here. So what you guys have, first I have the Stallion of Matter. Okay, so I see that there is definitely an earth sign that's going to be coming in for you. This would be somebody born a Taurus, a Capricorn, or a Virgo. This is somebody that's a very hard worker, somebody that is patient, and somebody that would really put in the time, energy, and dedication into this connection. This is somebody that is persistent and somebody that builds a relationship over time. This is also somebody that makes a commitment, but it might take a while for them to commit because they are somebody that goes slow. But I feel like that this is somebody that really has their eyes set on only one person at a time. So this is not like a player. This is somebody that will commit to the right person when they meet them, but it's going to be like they're not going to be dating multiple people at once. They're going to be dating just one person, most likely you, at a time. Next, we have the Hierophant card, which I love this because in this card, it's called the Awakening, but it represents Taurus energy. So the zodiac sign, and what I love about tarot is how there's a zodiac sign connected to every tarot card there is. So I think that's beautiful because it really can tell about time frames and also birthdays, which I love. So I feel like that this is further indicating this Stallion of Matter because the Hierophant is a Taurus and the Stallion of Matter is a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn energy. So they are actually going to be very compatible with people if you yourself are a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. So if you're watching and you have those earth signs, this person is very compatible with you. So that's awesome. Then I get the Death card, which in this particular card is called the Crossing. Now, this is a Scorpio energy. So I do feel like there is a Scorpio energy also coming in for you guys. So this is a very powerful card. It represents that the person coming in is focusing on change and transformation, that they are really wanting to really connect with you in a deep spiritual way. And I also feel like that this is somebody who just got out of or who has done the work of healing after getting out of a relationship. So I feel like the reason why this card is very good is because with the Death card, it is about endings. So this person might have actually had an ending of a relationship on the new moon eclipse that we had in Scorpio. That would have been October 26th. So that's interesting. But with the Scorpio card, I find it fascinating because this is somebody that will connect with you in a very deep way. So they're not a very shallow person. They don't want to stay in shallow waters, so to speak. This is somebody that would really like to connect, and it's really deep. Then I get the Lion. Okay, there's a Leo coming in. So I'm getting this Leo energy with the Strength card, which is great. So I love this card for you. I feel like this is somebody that's brave. They are somebody that is loyal. And they are somebody that is very romantic and does grand romantic gestures. So that is incredible as well. Then I get the Ten of Swords. So it seems like that this Leo energy, this is somebody that also would have gotten out of a relationship, because this is also the card of endings. So this Leo, I feel that's coming in for you, I feel like there's somebody that has also done a lot of the healing work when they've gotten out of a relationship. So this is also really, really good for you guys. So I feel like they are single, they are available. You're not, what I love about this pile is you guys are not attracting players. You're not attracting people that are in third-party situations. You're attracting single, available people and very relationship-minded people, which is awesome. Then I get the Five of Swords. I feel like this Lion has been available and single for a while. So where I feel like this Scorpio may have just gotten out of a relationship, and I feel like this relationship may have been over for a while before they chose to end it or before it ended. I feel like this Leo coming in, they've been out of this relationship for a while now, because I get the Five of Swords, which represents independence and focusing on self. I feel like they've been out of this relationship for at least the last 5 months. So they definitely have been able to focus on themselves and really bring themselves to a point in their life where they needed to be. Yeah, and I get the Hermit. So this is actually a very Virgo Capricorn energy. So it really enhances the Stallion of Matter or the Knight of Coins energy. So that's actually really strong, but I am definitely getting with the Hermit Capricorn energy and Virgo energy. So somebody that has also been alone for a while. So this is a pile that I feel like the people that are coming into your lives are going to be people that have been out of a relationship for a while and are very commitment oriented. So I love this for you guys. I think that this is really, really good. Now I want to give some more details to who they are. So I'm actually going to use a deck I don't usually use on this channel very often, but I use it in person with my clients a lot, is Amira's Love Oracle. Because this deck, which I love a lot, it really talks about physical features of the person. So again, keep in mind this is a general reading, but I want to see some physical features of these zodiac signs that come up so that you will recognize them when they come into your life. So for the Stallion of Matter, now, okay, I feel like they're in sections, so I'm going to branch them off. I'm getting that the Leo energy is strong. I'm getting the Scorpio energy is strong. The Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy is strong. And we have the Virgo, Capricorn energy. So there's still more of this kind of earth energy here. But I feel like that's different. So it may be that you guys meet a couple of different air signs or a couple of different earth signs or a couple different, whichever. In this case, it would be earth. So I'm going to do a few physical features of the Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy. We're going to do a few physical features of the crossing energy. Now, there are other cards in this deck besides just looks. So if a personality card comes up, then I would say that that's what, Spirit wants to tell you today. But we will see if other visual cues come up so that you guys can know what to look for. So let's see. So first we'll start off with the Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus mix for you guys. Okay. Yes. All right. So these are definitely, I know I said I didn't want to go with gender, but I am going to clarify for you guys just because it is coming up as a strong message. With the Stallion of Matter card, the stallion is usually the knight or the knight of coins. So that is a masculine energy. And the reason why I have to clarify is just because I'm getting two other masculine cards that go along with it. So I'm getting the young male and I'm getting fair male. So what this tells me is there is a person coming in for you, and with the young male and with the knight, which isn't a king, it's younger, I would say this is somebody that would be younger than you. So there's a young man coming in, and it's a masculine. I'm getting 3 cards that are showing me that it's a man, so I'm just going to go with it. Or at least they identify as a man. And I'm getting that they also have light hair, light eyes. It's interesting because the 2 guys that show up on this card, they actually look very, very similar. So I want to show you this visual so you guys can recognize the person when they come in. And it looks like they both have blue or green eyes, more around blue. But there's like a blue eyes and then like a bluish, greenish gray eyes. And then the hair is like brown, auburn, kind of light-haired energy. So visually, it seems like they look like this. And what's so fascinating, too, is I'm getting this friendship card. Let me fix treasure for a second, and I'll be right back. Sorry, I had to fix treasure. Okay, so I get the friendship card. So I also feel like this is either somebody that you meet while you're out with your friends or through friend groups, or this could be somebody who's already a friend of yours that maybe you've overlooked, or maybe you've thought about him, but you haven't actually, moved forward on him yet. This would be somebody that might make themselves known to you now that you are opening yourself up to new love. So I think this is very interesting. Now, with the Scorpio energy, interesting. Okay, I would say that this would apply to either you are a blonde female yourself, or there is a blonde female that you would be meeting for some of you watching, because I'm getting blonde female here. And I'm also getting here, even though her hair does look red in this picture. So there is that. And then I get this triangle energy. So there's this blonde female here that also seems like they're deciding between these 2 guys. And then I'm getting passion. So it's interesting here. So I feel like that this branches off into 2 directions because this is a general reading. There's a lot of people watching. If you are a blonde female, I feel like that you are going to be attracting 2 different men. One has brown or black hair. The other one has this blonde or auburn looking kind of hair. And it seems like you pick the one that looks like you. Because with the triangle, it seems like the blonde woman goes with this auburn or blonde hair, because the brunette seems like they go for a brunette. So it's very interesting. So it seems like the Scorpio that's coming into your life, if you are a blonde girl, then the Scorpio coming into your life would be a blonde or red-headed guy. And if you are a brunette, it seems like, and then that counts also if you're a redhead. So if you're a blonde or a redhead girl, then you're attracting, or the Scorpio coming in is going to be blonde or red-haired or light brown hair. If you are a brunette female, then I get that the Scorpio coming in would have dark hair, because it seems like there is this energy. So I feel like in this card that the man here being with the brunette female, that this guy, the Scorpio man coming in, it seems like he has darker skin or tan skin. It doesn't show up in the video as well as it shows up in person, but it seems like that this person has darker skin, especially if you yourself, the brunette female, also have darker skin. And that can represent like Asian race, Latino race, African race. So it seems like that there is definitely like an interracial couple or a mixed couple. So there is that. And then I get with this love triangle that the blonde goes with the blonde and that the brunette goes with the brunette. So that is very interesting. Then I get for you guys, for the Leos, the people that are meeting Leos, I get you look like you yourself. Yes, okay, I'm loving the true love because that's such a Leo card, you guys. This is somebody that has been looking for their true love and has been looking for a while because they're very, very like focused on romantic love and they've been single for a while. So the Leo coming in, for those of you, I feel attracting the Leo. I feel like that you guys are women and that you have long hair to at least your shoulders or even down to your waist, anywhere between like down to here, because the cards that I'm getting is, it seems like I'm getting that this woman has hair to her shoulders and this woman, she has like a long ponytail. So I do feel like that the ones of you watching that are attracting the Leo are females or identify as female, and you have long brown or black hair. Then for finally the Virgo Capricorns, there is another Virgo Capricorn coming in. They're actually not showing visuals on this one. So for some of you, it will be a further description to the light-haired, blonde, brunette, auburn looking, when I say brown, brunette, I mean like sandy brown, light brown hair, who's a friend of yours or that you could meet out with your or their friends. I'm also getting there's a past life connection that's very, very strong. I'm getting a soulmate love. So there's definitely a past life soulmate energy with this Virgo Capricorn that is coming in for you. And I get short term, which means I feel that this person is coming in quickly. So the short term energy is somebody I feel coming in the very near future, very much in the short term. So that is very, very cool. Now, I want to see kind of time frames of when these people are coming in for you. I want to say that this is sooner rather than later, but I'm going to shuffle the tarot and I want to see timing of when these people are coming in for you. Okay, so I want to say that the timing, I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see, we'll see. We may need some clarifying cards, but let's see. Okay, so Spirit of Fire. This is the next fire sign month from when you guys are watching. So this is a timeless video, but I would say think about the next fire sign month. That this earth sign friend guy is coming in that has light, either blue or green eyes or has reddish blonde or light brown hair. So this is somebody where they would either come in, if you're watching it now when I'm releasing it, the next fire sign month is November. So we have November 21st-ish is when Sagittarius starts. And this is a Sagittarius month, and that goes through December 21st. If you guys are watching it later on, then the fire sign month coming up for when this man's coming in for you would be either during the month of Aries, which is April, so it would be March 21st to April 21st, or it would be Leo, so that would be in July, basically July 21st to August 21st. So that is depending on when you're watching this video, that would be the next fire sign month. For those of you who are going to be meeting a Scorpio, this Scorpio person, which is usually, it's the blonde picking the blonde or redhead, the brunette picking the brunette. I get Libra energy. So the equilibrium or balance card in the tarot represents Libra. So maybe you guys are watching this video later on during the year, but they're saying during the month of Libra is when this person's coming in. It also might mean that you're attracting multiple ones of these energies, and that the first person that comes in would be this, during the month of, Sagittarius, and that this might be the final person coming in, because this is coming in Libra, so that's September 21st to October 21st. But if you guys are watching this, let's say in September, then it's not that far away for you. So I feel like this is somebody coming in during the month of Libra. Now, for you, the brunette attracting the Leo, this is somebody that's coming in during the next Earth sign month, particularly during the month of Virgo, because I get the 8 of coins during this. And so Virgo month starts from August, which is the 8th month, which is August 21st until September 21st. We also have here that the next earth sign month coming in. So most likely it's going to be this end of September end of August beginning to middle of September, or it will be in your next earth sign month, because this is a timeless reading. So it would be either during, if you're watching this video when I'm releasing it now, this would be during Capricorn. So it would be the end of the year. So it would be December 21st to January 21st. And if this is, you're watching it later on, then you could be attracting this Leo during the month of Taurus, which would be April 21st to May 21st. So this is interesting. And then for those of you attracting, again, there's this other Virgo Capricorn energy. This would be attracted during the month of Leo. So this would be with the 6 of Fire, which is a Leo zodiac sign. Its symbolism is the hero. And this would be that you would attract this Virgo Capricorn mix during this August. So it would be July 21st to August 21st would be the window of time where you would meet this person. So those are some windows of time where you would meet a couple of different people coming in for you. And again, you may attract all of them during your year, or you may attract just one or two of them, or one of them. But that is a sampling of them. So now I want to get a little bit of further information of how you meet them before we wrap up this video. So for the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn mix, I'm going to do 3 cards of how you could meet this person, 3 cards of how you could meet the Scorpio, 3 cards of how you could meet the Leo, and 3 cards of how you would meet this additional Virgo, Capricorn mix. So how you could meet this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Ace of Cups is beautiful. This represents beautiful romantic love. Ace of Swords, which is a beautiful card of new beginnings and strong communication. And then the Moon, which is kind of like very interesting. So I'm feeling like there's a couple of different scenarios you could meet this earth sign. The Moon represents, I feel, going out at night, drinking, clubbing, bars. The Moon represents kind of addictions at times. Not to say that you or your person coming in would have an addiction, but it's like you might meet in the nighttime at night when you're going out to places where people who do drink might go. So restaurants, bars, are clubs at night. Also with the Ace of Swords and Ace of Water, or Ace of Cups, I'm actually getting more dating apps, because Ace of Swords is about communication, and then the Ace of Cups is about romantic love through something technology based. So it could be that you meet them through the computer somehow, through a dating app, or the phone through a dating app. It could be that you meet them on like a chat room or a forum through the computer, like a Facebook group. It could be that you meet them through, say, like maybe this YouTube channel, like through meeting comments or other YouTube channels or that sort of thing, or other websites or that sort of thing. Maybe when you're Googling, they come up and you contact them and they ask you out. So it seems like through computers or technology or through the phone is how you would meet them, or that you would meet this person out and about while you are doing some nightlife. Now with the Scorpio energy, for those of you meeting the Scorpio, ooh, okay. You meet them through either your or their work. It's interesting because I get the 10 of Coins, which is very financial, very career oriented. I'm getting energy, which in this card, the energy card is the Devil card. So again, corporate life or through work. And then I get harmony, which is the Lovers. So for you guys meeting the Scorpio, you would meet them in a work environment. So it could be that you're visiting their job just through life, like say they work in a store, or say they work, you know, at a place that public visits. It seems like you might meet them while they're working, or they may meet you while you're working. Like say you're a waitress, or say you are a bartender, or say you are somebody that works with the public. It seems like, say, in sales, and then you meet them when you're visiting corporations to have them buy your product or that sort of thing, or vice versa. Or maybe they're like the postman dropping off, you know, mail to your job. So it seems like that you would meet them through either your or their business. Then for people, those of you who are dating or going to be meeting the Leo, you would meet this person. Let's see. Okay. So one, I feel that you would meet them out and about while either you or they are getting recognized. So the Queen of Fire is, it would be a public event where either they're honored or nominated, or you're honored or nominated. So it could be an award show. It could be like your company is having a award ceremony for some members of the company and they're recognized. It could be that, you know, you go to some group event and you're seeing them be recognized, or maybe they're even just in the crowd while someone else is being recognized. But it's a night of honoring. So that's something very interesting. And another opportunity to meet them, I know this might sound a little bad, you might meet them in a doctor's office. Now, it doesn't mean that you or they need to be sick, but when I get the 9 of Swords and the 8 of Cups, these are both cards revolving around needing healing. So it could be about the health or healing field. It could be that you work with doctors and this is a networking situation, but it does seem like this could be in the health industry or through something health related. Maybe you're at the pharmacy picking up a prescription that you normally have and you meet them in line. So it seems like in regards to health or healing. Then I get for the Hermit, for the Virgo Capricorn mix, okay, you guys are going to be meeting this person while traveling. So the 8 of Fire or 8 of Wands is about traveling, things happening fast, things speeding up. Maybe you meet them on a flight, in an airport, on a train, at a car dealership. You meet them regarding vehicles or transportation. I'm getting the Chariot, which is another form of travel. So this card is definitely about transportation, things speeding up. Maybe you meet them while walking to your car. Maybe you meet them while you're stopped at a stoplight. It seems like that you would be meeting this person in some method of transportation or travel. And then I get the 4 of Swords, which it also seems like you could be meeting this person just while going about your day-to-day life with doing nothing out of the ordinary. Now, I want to give a disclaimer on this pile. I want to say that there are things that come up. I want to say date safely. And of course, only do things where you feel safe. Because I know that sometimes some of these can come from out of the blue. So, I wish you guys the best with your new person. I like these new people that are coming in for you viewers. And let me know in the comments section what happens. I'm excited for you. All right. So if this reading did not resonate with you, feel free to pick another pile if you want, or maybe another video in regards to your current person that you have in your heart and that's on your mind. You might not be wanting to have a new person after all. And if you want, feel free, if you like this video, to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't yet. I will see you guys next video. And if you have a special request of something you would like to see, feel free to leave it in the comment section and let me know if you want me to name you and give you a shout out in the video or not. And I will try my best to answer your question. All right, so I hope you guys take care and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hi, Pile 3. Welcome to my reading today. I hope you guys have enjoyed the introduction, which is when I was in France. It's right where the Garden des Tuileries or Jardin des Tuileries meets up with the Seine. So I thought it was very beautiful. You could see a little boat going down the river and you can see all the beautiful autumn leaves. So I think it's very pretty. So I hope you guys have enjoyed it. This video has actually been a special request by my community board. So thank you guys for voting in the poll of if I could answer one question for you, what would it be? And I was actually surprised to hear the answer was that you guys want to know if there's somebody new coming into your life. So today, for the first time, I am going to channel if there's somebody new coming in for you, who is it? The other piles have been very interesting so far. So it'll be cool to see who comes in for you. I wasn't going to start off doing genders, but it actually turned out that the genders kind of came through anyways. Even though in channeling you channel energies instead of gender, it was interesting how they kind of fell out. So we might have that confirmation happen, or we may not in this reading. We'll see how it unfolds. We'll see what comes through. And in the other piles, we had a series of people that are coming through because this is a general collective reading and there are a lot of you watching. And so we saw the zodiac signs that are coming through for each pile. So for this pile, it's going to be what zodiac signs and maybe genders are coming through for you watching. And so the group of people watching this pile would be attracting these particular zodiac signs. And then we looked at physical features so that you could recognize them. We're going to look at where might you meet them or how might you meet them. And then we're also looking a little bit more about like deeper into their personality. So let's see how it goes. This is the first time for me, so we'll just see what happens. Okay, so, okay, I like the Temperance card that comes up first. I feel like for you that Temperance represents destiny. So I like this a lot. So that's awesome. I see the Star. Okay, so for some of you, you guys are destined to meet an Aries. So for me, when I see the Star, that represents Aries energy. So that's going to be somebody that's born March 21st to April 21st. And if those of you are watching are a Leo or a Sagittarius, you guys will be extra compatible with them. So it's going to be very cool. So some of you guys are meant to meet an Aries as a destiny. So it's going to be very important, very transformational for you guys watching. For another sign that's coming through is I see a Sagittarius, which also has Aries or Leo energy associated with it as well. So with the Knight of Crystals or Knight of Wands, normally, again, I don't go with gender, but if we were going to go with a gender, this would be a masculine energy or this would be a guy. So this is most likely a Sagittarius born November 21st to December 21st, or it could be an Aries or a Leo energy. Those are secondary signs that are associated with this card. So it would be either additional signs coming through. The Leo would be July 21st to August 21st, or another Aries energy, a second Aries, because you guys might be attracting more than one person. Another Aries, which is again March 21st to April 21st. So this Sagittarius, this fire sign energy, I get the World. So yeah, further confirmation to me that talks about it being a Sagittarius. So it's most likely a Sag, because the World usually would represent travel, and Sagittarius is a sign known for that. And then I get 8 of Swords. Okay, this tells me a lot. Normally this person travels, but when they meet you, they will have taken a break from traveling. Or you might meet them because you're traveling to their area, and normally they travel, but they are in a time where they are grounded. So this is an interesting energy. Okay, so I guess it seems like as I do this reading that more details are coming through as to how you might meet them. So I guess I should just not define it before I go in, because I will be surprised just like you guys. I always try to structure it and then sometimes it breaks structure. Okay, Judgment. I get a Libra that's coming through. So there's definitely a Libra energy that is strong. So there's a Libra here. We have a Queen of Diamonds, which this does seem to be more of a feminine energy. So again, doesn't have to be a female or identify as a woman, but it does seem like there is this Queen of Coins or Queen of Diamonds. So this would be a woman coming through that is a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn energy. And then I get the 7 of Fire. So that's interesting. This Queen of Diamonds seems like there may be a little resistance to this energy. So it seems like they may be a little hard to get. So when you meet them, that might be that it's not going to be so easy to kind of lock it down with them. It doesn't seem like there's any third parties that are showing up, but I am getting that the earth sign is a little hard to wrangle. And I feel like that might be because earth signs have very high standards to begin with, and they are not very easy to partner. They take a long time to make a decision about commitment because it's something that's built over time, and they have really high standards. So it's important for them that they are less so Taurus, more Virgos, Capricorns, that it's very important for them to know who they are committing to is good for them. So, okay, we have 4 people that are coming through. So again, to recap, we have an Aries, We have a fire sign, most likely Sagittarius, but could be a Leo or an Aries as well. We have a Libra, and then we have an earth sign, a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. All right, now we're gonna look to see visual cues. So what might these zodiac signs look like so you can recognize them when you see them? So I will do 3 cards for each person coming through. Okay. We have 3, 3, 3, and 3. Okay. So more details about these people. So the Aries. Yes, okay. So I am getting for the Aries that there's a strong masculine energy. I get the Ice King. I feel like this Aries could be like a little silver fox, or they may have a little gray in their hair. For those of you watching that are of a more mature set, they may have white or a lot of gray in their hair. I do feel like that this Aries coming through is more of like a masculine woodsy man because he has a beard. So if you guys are out there who love a good beard or a silver fox with a beard, I feel like this Aries could be for you. So it does seem like it's a destiny that you meet this Aries, so they are important for you in your life, even if you don't want to stay with them. It seems like it's important that you meet them, for those of you who are meeting one, because I'm getting spiritual growth that's combined with temperance, where I feel like that this is somebody where they will help you grow spiritually as a person. And I'm getting travel. So again, I was thinking that we would see later in the reading how you would meet them. However, I feel like either they are a traveler and they travel a lot for their personality, like that might be in their job description, or they may have to travel for work, you know, or they might just travel a lot because they love to travel. It might be one of their strong hobbies. I mean, Aries are adventurous, so I'm not surprised. But it also might be how you meet them, and I like the airplane on this card, so you may have to fly to meet them, or they might fly to you, or it might be that you meet them somewhere tropical, so that's something that's very cool. Or for some others of you, since this is the Ice King, you might actually go somewhere very cold, very snowy. So I feel like you could meet them in either extreme climates, either where there's a lot of ice and snow, or where there's a lot of like tropical energy. So there's a couple of opportunities where you could meet this person, and that is very, very cool. Because again, this is a general reading, so some of you may meet this person depending upon your resources and where you're able to go. Now, it's interesting because with the World card and this Sagittarius fire sign energy, this could be the same person because I am getting a lot of similar qualities, or it might just be that there are some nuances. So it might be that some of you guys are meeting an Aries that does the traveling. Some of you meet the Sagittarius that does the traveling, a Leo that does the traveling. So it's very interesting. And I am getting for this energy, for some of you, you might meet multiple fire signs, because I am seeing here with this love triangle that it might be that you're attracting more than one fire sign this year. So this is an interesting dynamic. So with this energy, I feel with this triangle energy, I feel like you might meet more than one fire sign. If this is the case for you, you'll be able to recognize them because one of them will be blonde haired. The other one will be brunette. So it seems like these fire signs will look visually very different from each other. You won't attract like 2 brunette Aries. It seems like you would be attracting one fire sign would have like light hair and the other fire sign would have dark hair. So for some of you, you're meeting 2 fire signs. And one of them, it might be that you meet an Aries and that, you know, that's more on the lighter side of the spectrum of their hair, and that the other one is like a Sagittarius and they might be a brunette. So it's an interesting dynamic. Please leave in the comments what happens as you guys go about your year. This is exciting. I get soulmate energy. So this is definitely a very strong soulmate energy for you. So when you meet them, this is an important guy. I feel like it's a guy because of the knight, but it could be an important masculine energy. With the soulmate energy, it does seem like you're going to feel a strong connection right away when you meet them. And I get true love. So this could be somebody that you really deeply fall in love with, and that the love is mutual, and that this is not just like a casual fling, that this is somebody, this Aries or Sagittarius Leo energy would be somebody that you would like, they'd be one of the important souls in your life. especially because it seems like there's a destiny here with Temperance as well. So there's a lot of strong destiny associated with some of these fire signs that are coming through. Now with this Libra, okay, this Libra has kids. So it seems like if you guys want to partner with this Libra coming in, they have kids. So that's one way to recognize them. And I get that they are a gift love language because I'm getting gifts here. So they do seem like they want to spoil you. They may even work with, if they don't have their own kids, they might work with kids or be very, very, very good with kids, or like always want to have, always wish they could have kids. So children are a big part for them. And it does seem like that with the gifts card that they definitely like to be very generous. And you would find a strong past life energy with this Libra. So for those of you who are born where your South Node is Libra, you would know that you're going to have a past life connection with this. So people watching that have South Node Libra, which is 1986, 1987, people born, younger than that. Take 20 years and then keep going back. But anyways, off the top of my head, that's a year that's strong for you guys. So people who are past life Libras or South Node Libra in your chart will be very connected to the soul right away. Now, the ones of you that are going to meet the Earth sign, the Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo mix, interesting. Okay. There's some resistance here. I will say this is where a third party might come in. So if this person comes into you, you're one of them that has this person come in, this person would resist you at first because I feel like they might be already married. So this Earth sign energy has strong principles and values, and they may feel like they need to honor their commitments just overall in general. So I get with this wedding ring card, they may already be married, and then you can make the decision if you want to pursue it or not. I do get the new love card, so I do feel like that there is a strong romantic love here. So it is very passionate, and it will be probably hard to resist each other, even though they will try in the beginning. And then I get the communication card, where I get that you guys might also keep this more on just talking, texting for now, in the beginning anyways, while they are in their resisting you mode. So I'm also getting that it might just be a connection where you guys keep it to only communication and you don't see each other in person a lot. So there is this. They also might be in the communications industry or business. So they may be an influencer. They might be in social media a lot. They might be on their phone a lot for their job is the thing. So there is that. Now let's see, how will you meet these people? All right. So with this, I'm going to do 3 cards for how will you meet, this Silver Fox Aries. 3 cards for how will you meet this other fire sign, most likely Sagittarius. How will you meet this generous Libra? And how would you meet this forbidden Earth sign? Okay, so let's see here. All right, so I'm getting the Sun, Justice, and 2 of Swords. 2 of Swords is 2 main ways of meeting them. You could meet them a different way, but the primary ways of meeting them is one of them with the Justice card. There may be that they may be a lawyer or a judge or something legal, or a policeman or a policewoman or something, even though it seems more like a guy. It seems like you might meet them through politics. So through politics, maybe you meet them at a city council meeting. Maybe you meet them in a courthouse. Maybe both of you are lawyers, but it seems like you meet them either through a courthouse or the legal system, or through politics or voting. Maybe we just had, the election, that sort of thing. So you might meet them through politics or something political or something, some social cause, even activism. So there is this. The second way with the Sun is they meet you while you're out and about having a really good day. You are looking your best. They pursue you. You are like, you had a glow up. Maybe you've just left the hair salon. Maybe you've just left with a really nice outfit or something. Or maybe you're getting recognized for something that you've done really well, because I get the sun. So it's during the day. I want to say like morning, afternoon time. You meet this person when you're feeling your best, you're looking sharp, and you are on a high, and they just cannot turn away. That is the Aries. For the other fire sign energy, we have, oh, fun. Okay, now again, I have to give a disclaimer. Safety first, because this can sound a little sketch. So be safe. And it's not bad, but I'm getting 10 of diamonds, which is work and career and your job. So, and then I get the moon, which is at nighttime. And then I get the 8 of cups, which is walking away. So I feel that you guys might meet this fire sign energy when you're leaving work for the day. Now, of course, it could be that after work you go to happy hour with some friends and you meet this person there. But it seems like you meet this person after work when you're either leaving work. So some of you may meet this person. Now, again, like the only thing that comes up is like, oh, in the dark parking lot. I wouldn't recommend you guys meeting someone in a dark parking lot that's a stranger that you don't know. But I would say that you might meet this person after work, after you leave work for the evening. So there is that. You also might meet this person if, let's say, either of you work at night. So maybe you guys have a night job and you might meet at your night job. You know, if you guys are a bartender, maybe you meet them at the bar. If, you know, you guys have another job that's at night, which off the top of my head, let's see. So like, what's another job people could work at night? I'm getting shown weird visuals. I don't want to say them. Like on the docks. That's so bad. I'm not saying that. Okay. Anyways, don't listen to me. I think that you guys are meeting them at work, or you're their work, after your job gets over, or at the tail end of your job, or at happy hour, or at some event after work, or maybe some work event that takes place in the evening. We'll just keep it clean. All right, so that's good. For this generous Libra, how you guys will meet this generous Libra. Okay, so I'm getting 4 of Swords, which is interesting. It seems like you don't have to do anything different. You would meet this generous Libra who loves kids just on your own. The 4 of Swords is like, you see how this person is like sleeping. It's like you don't even have to meet this person. You might find that they found you online and they message you in your sleep while you're sleeping, and you wake up the next day and your phone is a text from them, or a notification, or they added you as a friend, or something like that. Or they've commented on something. It seems like, so for some of you, you might meet them just from them coming to you. Maybe you have mutual friends. Maybe they add you online. It seems like it's just kind of they send you a message with you not having to lift a finger or do anything. And then I get the 5 of Fire. For some of you, if there is a sporting event, the 5 of Fire can represent competition. So it might be that for some of you, and again, Libras are not normally known to do things that are, you know, sporty, like that are causing drama or trouble or fighting, basically. But some of you guys might meet at like, let's say, I'm going to butcher this, I don't watch wrestling, at like a wrestling match, or at a sports game, or, you know, that kind of thing. So some of you guys might meet at some sort of competition, game, or sport arena, or something. Maybe you guys are at the bar and you guys are both watching the game and you guys meet. So it seems like there's some sort of like game or sports or competition thing. It might be that there is a pie eating contest at a fair and you guys meet through that. So it's just like some sort of like competition or game, which is funny because Libras hate competing normally. All right, and then I get 7 of Cups, which is again not having to commit to anything. It seems like this person's going to find you. So it seems like that they approach you and you don't initiate and they just find you. So this kind of just lands in your lap like a gift. Now for the married earth sign energy, I am getting, you meet them. Let's see. It seems like you meet them after you're definitely, again, like you're keeping to yourself, you're minding your own business, you're not going out of your way. I get the 5 of Swords where you're just focusing on you. And the Hermit, which is like you're just focusing on you, you're pulled back, you're removed. I feel like you might have made plans to go to an event and then you cancel. So it's like you cancel your plans out And that's when you do something else instead and you meet this person. I'm also getting 5 of diamonds or 5 of coins. So it seems like that you might meet this person when you've had a bad day and you just need like something good to happen in your life. So it's like you may have decided to cancel plans. You may decide not to like go out when you're going to go out with people, and you just do something alone by yourself. And that's when you meet this married earth sign. So let's say, as an example, you were going to go out with some friends and you canceled, and you're like, you know what? I think I'm just going to go to this yoga class by myself. I just need that. I've had a bad day. I need to cheer up. I need to do that. And you meet this person. So it's kind of like you cancel plans and just do something on your own, and you meet them when you do that. Okay, I actually ended this video before I realized I was actually going to tell you guys when time frame you are going to meet them. So we're just going to keep going. I remember the people. We have an Aries, we have a fire sign, we have a Libra, and we have an earth sign. So timing of when you will meet these people in your life. I'm going to say for the Aries, what time frame you would meet them. For the other fire sign, what time you would meet them. For the Libra, and then for the earth sign. So you might be watching this video when I'm releasing it, or you might be watching this video at another time frame. So this is kind of like who's coming in the next year for new people. So it might feel like these are far away, or it might be that they're very, very soon, depending on when you're watching it. But for the Aries, for those of you who will meet the Aries, you will be meeting them. Okay, I get the Tower. So you will be meeting them suddenly and unexpectedly when you don't even you don't even know. So you're going to be meeting this Aries when you don't suspect it. And it's interesting because it's, you know, the Temperance card that comes with it is like the destiny. And the Tower is like, you're kind of meant to go through this upheaval, where you feel struck by lightning, where you're like, oh my gosh, who is that Aries Silver Fox? So I do feel like it's going to be that this person could come into your life at any time because this is divine timing. So it's not seeming like it's going to line up with your astrology chart of windows of when you'll meet somebody, because it seems like this Aries is meant to happen and it will land in your lap. So the timing of this is basically when you and they are both available, and then the universe will make it happen. For the fire sign, I get that you're going to be meeting them during the next water sign month. Most likely, it would be that you would be meeting this fire sign during the Page of Cups, which would be during the month of Scorpio, which we're in now, during the month of Pisces, which is coming up in the next few months if you're watching this when I'm releasing it, or during Cancer. So basically, if you would be during the next 12 months, you would be meeting this person either now this month, if you're watching it now, so between now and November 21st. You would be meeting them in March, which would be February 18th until March 21st is the window of Pisces. Or you would be meeting them in Cancer, which is June 21st to July 21st, depending on when you're watching it. I would say it's the most immediate water sign month we have. For the Libra, we have Devil. You're meeting this Libra in Capricorn. So you'll be meeting them most likely in December 21st to January 21st. So you would be meeting them then. And this married earth sign, I get the 4 of diamonds or 4 of coins. I would say this most likely, it would be during the 4th month, during an earth sign month, which would be April 21st to May 1st. I would say would be probably during the 4th month during an earth sign. That's the most likely week or time. However, you could also meet this married person from April 21st to May 21st. But I would say most likely it would be during that week of time. So that is when you could meet these loves. All right, you guys. Well, that was a very interesting reading. I always feel like I try to structure these, and then Spirit gives me messages which go against my own plans and ideas. So I hope that was helpful for you. I hope this made sense, and I hope that this happens for you guys if you want this to happen. If you feel like that these are not people that you want to meet, feel free to pick another pile or another video, or maybe you want to stick with the person in your heart, if there is still somebody. Because I've noticed that you guys might have made this on the community board because the person that you've been wanting to be with has taken their time or taking too long, or maybe you are fed up because they're just not, doing what you need them to do in this connection. and you're wanting to see maybe who else is out there. Or maybe you feel like, gosh, I want to see if there's somebody better for me out there than the person that I've been stuck on. Or if you've been ghosted, or, any situation where you've been feeling hurt or sad, that maybe you're like thinking, all right, you know what? Either I'm ready for a good time, I want to meet someone new, I want to see what the universe is going to give to me. Or you may say, like, you know what? I want somebody that can step up and that can be better for me. So I wish you all the best with your love endeavors. And if you liked this video, I'd love for you guys to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you do have something that you want for me to channel for you, let me know in the comment section. And if you'd like me to give you a shout out or stay anonymous, and I will try my best to answer your scenario for you. So until next time, I will see you guys later. Bye, guys.